passion, right? And people use the word so loosely. I'm passionate about this and I'm passionate about that. But passion is something that you are willing to suffer for. If you look at the root word of passion, it's passive, and it means to suffer. So if you are not willing to suffer, like you created this series or this channel or what have you, if you are not willing to suffer for this, because listen to me, you are going to be attacked anytime you are doing something that you feel passionate about. You're going to experience attack from different points. Different. If you are not willing to suffer for this, then you might as well rack it up now, because it is something that goes hand in hand with passion. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. I totally agree with what you're saying, because I mean, I honestly only recently started conducting this program.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I have been attacked, I would say, even spiritually and physically by other persons. Not like physical attack.
Right. I understand.
But I would have had the verbal attacks where a person do something like that, or somebody like you, and to try and break my spirit. However, you have to have a strong mental where you believe in yourself enough to know they may not agree with it. However, I know that I can do it, and I believe in myself. So I'm going to do it despite the odds, despite what they say, despite the criticism.
Yes.
And go at it with my all. And I have been going at it with my all, and I would continue to do that. So very powerful words. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Once something is birthed in you, you have a seed within you that you feel passionate about. You have to put on your blinders. You can't look to the left, you can't look to the right. And even when you receive criticism, you have to be able, listen to me, I've been criticized from as far back as I can remember. But in my criticism, anybody will tell you that I don't mind criticism, because I take the good out of it. In every single criticism, they are enabling you to be stronger, because they are pointing out something to you that you might not have even seen. But when you see that and you address that, you're even stronger than what they would have criticized. You know, so criticism can be seen from two angles. And for you who have your head on and you want to move forward and fulfill purpose at whatever cost, you take the criticism, and all you're criticizing me and all you're telling me, my hair too big, okay, I'm going to put some moisturizer in it and I'm going to make it flop. You know, like, you're going to make yourself better with every criticism.
Tell me a bit about your AV beauty expert.
Right. So
how you
go ahead. Tell me exactly
how it came into existence, apart from, you would have started in the industry doing little gigs and whatnot, but you had a whole brand now. You have a whole brand now. How did that come about?
Right. So I started playing around with makeup products, and I would never use one thing for what is meant for. Like, I would play so much that I will discover many other purposes for one thing. And there was one particular product that I started playing around with, and it was able to do some magic for me. And out of that came my AV Pro Base. And let me tell you something, I started mixing my formula and making that. And like, when you start something, when you start the Bible say God helps those who help themselves. You have to be in motion, right? You have to be in motion, and things will just start falling into place. People will start aligning themselves with you because they are seeing something within you that they want to help, they want to assist, they want to be a part of. So you have to be in motion, in constant motion. You can't just be laying around and waiting for things to fall into your lap. So when I started doing that and I put that out there, it's all of a sudden people from all over the world started seeing my work on social media. And one particular company that contacted me, and told me that they have this brand and they want to send me some testers for me to review and see if I am interested in putting my name on the brand.
The brand, yeah.
So it was an existing brand, but they were giving me like a franchise. And
Yeah.
They had loved my work. They loved the way that I blend my colors, and they were a company that was working with, back then I was mainly doing matte colors, and their products was mainly matte. And I got the opportunity to help them put colors together, to
Right.
choose, what colors work well in this palette and that kind of thing. And I started selling my own palette. I have my own pigments. I have my lip liners, and I was able to create a brand with the company. And it just goes to show that nothing will happen until you put something in motion. It could be as little. We were all born with all that we needed, all the resources within us,
Right.
and if we don't put ourselves out there, forgetting fear. Fear is not of the Lord. So I was never a fearful person. Like, I will jump into things head first, and God,
Yeah.
you will have to guide me through this. That was my attitude. God,
Yeah.
you know that I am helping myself, so you have to help me. You have to come through for me. I'm expecting this. And I live a life of expectancy. And because of that attitude, I would naturally, the law of attraction, I would naturally
Yeah.
attract
Attract.
like-minded people to me. And I was able to do things that was out of my comfort zone. I was able to do things that was out of my financial capability. And like, when I look back at the amount of things that I would have done, the amount of people that would have been trained by me, and how great they are doing in the industry, I have to say, God, you are good, because coming from nothing, I'm telling you, coming from nothing. I know a lot of us know about latrine and outhouses,
Yeah.
where you would use,
Yeah.
that from extremely humble beginning. And to think
Yeah.
that somebody like me, who my education went up to secondary school, and I was able to accomplish all of that in my lifetime thus far, I feel blessed, and I just have to really look up and say, God, you are good, you're amazing, and nothing,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing is impossible with you. But we have a responsibility to do our part. We can't just sit down and wait for it to happen. And that's why I said yes to doing this with you. I realized that, hey, this young man is doing something. He jumped out there. I love